Hello, Boss Babe Tribe, and thank you for tuning in for part 2 with Sarah and Dylan King. So now we're going to be talking a little more technical. So as you guys know, it can be very stressful and takes a lot of strategy to start a business. What would you say are the top 3 investments that you recommend new online business owners?
Definitely the first is just like a team, because we are only 2 people, and some businesses are just that they're oneself, and that's like a huge thing because you're not a genius at everything, and you want to be able to surround yourself with people that have the skills that, you know, to fill the gaps that you may not be able to do in business.
Yeah, and I'm really glad you asked this question because we see entrepreneurs come to us after spending like tens of thousands of dollars on web designers and copywriters and, you know, whatever else. And really to start, we didn't invest in anything to start except for just someone to learn from who could show us, you know, how to do it ourselves, because we didn't have a lot of money up front to invest in everybody and in everything. And we don't believe in investing until your idea is really validated. And so the first thing, you know, even before a team, sorry if I'm, you know,
It is.
Before you have a team, you should invest in support from somebody who has gone ahead and like done it already, so that you can learn from them, learn from their mistakes, and not have to play the business guessing game. But then as soon as you start making money, get a team for sure.
Yes, teams are good. We're pro team.
So team, someone to learn from, like a coach or course, and then what would you say a third is?
I don't know.
Facebook ads.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, those are pretty, and you like have cracked the code with that. So you guys would say that's a major, correct?
Yeah, and well, you know, automation is the big thing for us. And so Facebook ads, you know, they market for you while you're living your life, and you don't have to live on social media. And then your team can handle any questions that come in from people who see you through your Facebook ads. So really, if you want to be automated, the team and the Facebook ads, that's going to be what gives you the automation.
And it's great because you can also project future sales and future income, which is like, that's like our business is. We don't want to just like kind of hope and wish and try to make it. Like, we want to predict exactly how much we're going to make. And that's what Facebook ads allows us to do. So
right. The system that we teach people, like we teach them to like, you know, when you know you're going to put this much into Facebook ads, then you know exactly what's going to come out. It's like a machine.
Like it's an equation, like you've like mastered the equation. This is what you do, which I think a lot of people, like you said, overcomplicates, you know, that portion of marketing. So this goes into our third question, which you guys have talked so much about. So many entrepreneurs overcomplicate certain things. What would you say is the number? It could be Facebook ads, but what is the number one thing that you think that new business owners are overcomplicating?
What would you say?
Gosh. Sorry.
No, you guys are totally fine. This is raw and organic. And you guys, I know there's so much that's overcomplicated. So don't feel like.
No, there's so many things. Okay. Yeah, I think that maybe the number one thing people overcomplicate is marketing. Just like, how do I get clients? Like, people are in this big frenzy, like trying to find clients. Like, where are my clients? And I think that's something that people really, really overcomplicate. Even what should I offer? What should my business be? What is my passion? And Dylan and I don't have to be.
I think that's like the dream, but they don't have to be the same thing.
The goal here is to create a business that you can use to fuel your passion. So if you're passionate about, you know, well, I know what you're really passionate about is like helping liberate people from child sex trafficking. I'm really passionate about that too. Your business though has nothing to do with child sex trafficking. You're working in Boss Babe Tribe. You're helping entrepreneurs. And same with us. Our business has nothing to do with child sex trafficking either. But we are able to use our free time and our resources that we have because of our business to really fuel our passion and really help the cause that we're passionate about. Yes. And so people really overcomplicate things because they feel like their business has to be their passion. And
we even text our best friends. We're like, why haven't you started an online business? And like half of them were like, I entrepreneurs are not passionate about anything enough to like teach something. And we're like, oh my gosh.
You're missing it. You're totally missing it.
Yeah, so
exactly.
that's definitely something for sure.
Yeah, I think I saw a quote like passion kills your bank account or something like that, with the sense of like, you think you have to be so passionate about the one thing that you have to work for, but it's really, no, you can educate or train or whatever in a certain field and then actually be able to fund or work with the things that you're passionate about. So I think that was so perfectly said. Now, as we're kind of wrapping up, I know that you guys touched a little bit. What would be a non-negotiable when you guys are starting a business?
A non-negotiable?
Non-negotiable.
A non-negotiable.
A non-negotiable. So like, would you say like when you start, because I have some entrepreneurs are like, you don't necessarily have to have a website as long as you have a landing page, or you need to build your email list, or you need, like, what would you say is just a non-negotiable that you really need to hone in on?
Oh, yeah. Well, the first thing you have to do, you have to have a goal. You have to have a goal. People just start without having a specific goal in mind. Don't just do it to do it. Like, do it with a specific intention.
And we even encourage you to think about what you want your life to look like before you set your goal, because your goals should be in line with what your vision is for your life. And so they have to kind of connect.
And I got something to show you too.
Oh, yay. I love it.
This is our secret to success right here.
Let me see.
Yes. Our daughter's coloring pad.
So good.
One day we grabbed this and just started writing on it, and we kind of drew out a month. And I guess we don't have any in here. No, I have them all folded up in my backpack. Oh, here's one for this month, really. Basically, what we do is we draw a month on here, and we write everything out, every single thing that we're going to do for the month. And I think that so many times entrepreneurs jump into a launch or jump into their business without a plan. And maybe that's because they don't know what to do. In that case, you go find out what to do. Mm-hmm. But maybe it's also just because like there's a lot of fear. You don't want to write down a specific plan. But we always take these big notebook paper every month, write out our plan for the month. Every day we have something, that we are planning to do. And that right there, along with our specific goals, like these maps are created to help us hit those specific goals. So once you have the goals and you have everything mapped out, you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, and we set micro goals too. So we'll know if we're on track, and if we need to adjust, if we're not on track with our monthly map or whatever, then we'll readjust week 1 so that week 2 can be better or whatever. So we set the micro goals, which will hopefully add up to the big goal that we set.
Which I love that you tapped into, like, actually planning, because I think a lot of people will see your guys' success and think like, oh, again, it's magic. Like they must have this magic wand. And it's like, no, there's strategy behind it. There's like, some people script their life. Some people, they're going to do the big goals, like whatever it is that you guys are intentional about what you're doing. It's not fly by the seat of your pants. You definitely have strategy, which I commend. So with that, what would you guys say as you guys are starting to launch your new program? What is the most exciting part of that?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it's the first program that both of our faces have been on. So that's definitely really exciting for us.
Yeah. I would say whenever someone has an aha moment, whenever it clicks with someone and they realize that they can change their life, that they don't have to just let their life be the way it is. If they're unhappy in their job or whatever it is, like once they realize they can change it, they can do something about it. I think that's like kind of what it is for me.
Yeah, it's like when the switch flips in their mind and they go from like, oh, that's so cool for them, I wish I could do that, to like, oh, I could do that. Or like, and then I'm going to do that. Then we're like, yes!
Yes, and then you guys get to see like, I am doing that. Like you get to watch them do that. So yeah, no, I think that's powerful. And that just shows you guys like definitely have a heart of education too, just to educate people so that they can utilize that for their own life. So we have only a few more questions left. Second to the last question is, you guys have talked about your clients, who they're going to be. If there's someone watching you guys right now, who is going to benefit from your course? Who is your market?
I would say anyone who is just feeling stuck, anyone who's feeling like where they are right now, the road that they're going down is not like their end destination.
They feel like they're meant for something more. They have so much to give, and they just want to have a business, but they don't want to be, you know, they don't want to switch from being enslaved by their boss at work to being enslaved by themselves at work. Hanging out with their king at their church, whatever they're doing, they want to make money in the background of their life.
They care more about the freedom side of things than making money. While making money is really important, they care more about like the ability to spend their days doing the things they love to do and with the people they love to be with.
And I love that because you guys touched on that in your video about you would rather have a smaller business that creates more time than to have this amazing business that you're chained to. And I think that really, that like permeates in so many levels of like your guys' heart, that it's not, hey, show me the money. It's, I just want a quality of life that I can impact and that like I can enjoy the people I love. And at the end of the day, even if people are like, I want all the luxurious things, again, nothing's wrong with that. At the end of the day, everyone wants to be loved. Everyone like wants that community and to be around people. And the fact that you guys are offering this pathway to provide that, I think I'm so excited for this launch because it's going to speak to so many. So with us closing, I just want to thank you guys for sharing such great, valuable points of information about your guys' own story, but then also to share with new entrepreneurs that maybe feel bogged down by everything and overwhelmed. And you guys have kind of lessened that stress to say, hey, take the boulder off your shoulder. It's not that complicated. So with leaving you guys today, what would you guys like to share with our tribe as everyone who's going to be listening to this? What advice would you guys share with new or seasoned entrepreneurs?
I would just say everything is possible because we're so sometimes limited by what we believe is possible. This wonderful thing, or that this is like a reality. It's more of like a dream. And that's kind of what we want to like smash. We want to smash that idea.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you guys because I think that, I mean, through this whole interview, like I said, you guys are, for me, it's like you guys are hope dealers. You guys are going to be dealing this hope to people to know that they're capable of doing it. But at the same time, I know for a fact, everyone has this like burning desire in their heart, like to do something with their life. And some of us, it's laid so dormant for so long that they don't even know what it is. So I hope when people start getting to know your guys' stories, that it starts burning that fire again for them to see like, dude, I remember 10 years ago, I would dream to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm watching this couple do it now. So I really just know that Boss Babe Tribe is completely cheering you guys on. And I know we've seen you guys have wild success, but more importantly, we're just so excited for the impact that you guys are going to have with the online community. So we're wishing you guys well with this launch, and thank you so much for sharing all the information.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.